Hello. Hello. Red's live. I got my wig on. I'm late. Sorry. I have chicken parmesan in the oven. And oh yeah, that's right. I have to get my cheese out. I'll wait a second. I'll get started first. Let me get my candles to light. No, I will. I need to put the cheese on now because my timer was about to go off. So let me take you over here and do the cheese on my chicken parmesan, which I almost forgot about. I'm trying to make things with what I have left, and I ended up having all these jars of sauce. So I'm gonna make probably lasagna next week, and I'm making chicken parmesan today. And so let me get out my cheese. It's only gonna need. I need to get out. Yes. Parmesan cheese. 2. It's funny, it's called chicken parmesan, but usually I only put mozzarella cheese on it. But I have a bunch of these cheese too, so. Oops, we bought too many. So, yeah. Anybody out there tonight? Anybody? Turn this fan on. My chicken. It looks lovely. Put some cheese on it. Spaghetti's in the pot. I don't know. I didn't set a timer for that, and I need to. I think I have some mozzarella left for my lasagna. Little bit. Anybody out there? It says was one watching. That's me. I have myself on the TV. So that really doesn't count. Oh, I forgot to do the Parmesan cheese. But I'll put that on my spaghetti. There we go. All right. I'm going to light the candles. Here's my lighter. How is everybody doing today? Is anybody out there? Is anybody going to come to my live? I even brushed that's why I was late too. I brushed my wig for you. And I fixed these earrings. I was thinking of throwing them away, but I really like them. And I had to glue a feather on. I don't know which one it was, but the feather was off of one of them. And I fixed them. So I decided to wear those. Going through stuff, selling stuff. I sold a comforter. I got stuff that people have paid for and haven't picked up. I have this, which I sold for $10, and I think my slow cooker I sold for, I think it was $10. Maybe it was $7. I don't know. They paid for it. They paid. My Venmo was filled with money. I had $100 in my Venmo. I had $200 in my Venmo. It was exciting. So I didn't. I usually have to take money out of my savings to buy groceries, which is sad, and I'm glad I'm gonna not have to do that anymore because I need to save the money in my savings, which was from my parents, and buy a house. So I need to start saving that back up. So yeah, I think that my chicken will probably be done, but I'm gonna get my candles. Let's see if the cheese melted. And see if the spaghetti is done. Ooh, the spaghetti looks done too. Let me put you over here. Yes, it looks done. Looks quite yummy. And the spaghetti. Let me show you. Closer. I have all these notifications, so I can't really see. Don't see anybody here yet. Oh, sheesh. Let's see. Whoops. I didn't mean to. Everybody else is live. There we go. Everybody else is live, I guess. Putt Putt King. It looks like Wonder Hussey's live. I might even lose Brenda. Brenda, come to my live. Is Wonder Hussey live? Traveling Roberts live. Come on, y'all. Come to my live. I put my wig on for you. I made you chicken parmesan. I'm gonna drain this spaghetti. Put that like that. And I'm going to try to pick which sauce. I have this. I might open two because I'm going to make lasagna. I have this. I have mushroom. I think I might do this one and this one. What do y'all think? I really only need one, probably. I'll save this one for the lasagna. I'm probably gonna have to give some cost from some sauce away. Actually, I just don't want to waste anything. So that tastes good. That tastes good. This is Good and Gather. It's Target brand. And it's good. So I was going to talk about Rejection. This is Red's specialty. I'm like an expert in rejection now. I'm gonna go back over here since everything's done. Everything is done. And I also have some squash that I had in the freezer. And that I cooked before I went to Philly. And I froze it. So I heated that up. But yeah, this looks all yummy. Looks yummy. And I'm hungry. So let me light the candle. Maybe play you a little ditty on my flute. And get myself a plate. One watching. Did y'all come over and think I wasn't going live because I was late? Y'all out partying? It's Friday night. I have my squash in a container from like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it always pops off. Yummy, I want to eat, so let me light the candle and play my flute. I hope everybody's well. Oh, another thing I wanted to say is Gracie Noel, I don't go to my P.O. box that often, and it's going to be over in, my hair is bothering me. It's going to be over in February, but this was late. I don't know if it got lost in the mail, but it's postmarked the 10th of December. And I got, oops, I didn't mean to show that actually, but I just got your lovely Christmas card, and I wanted to thank you and say that it was late because I did check it when I got back from, but the 10th of December, that should have gotten here before I went to Philly, even because I went to Philly on the 22nd. My hair is bugging me. So anyways, Gracie, I wanted to thank you and say it was late, but I got your Christmas card because I finally went to my P.O. box today. And anybody else, not that many people write me anyway. So my P.O. box is discontinuing in February. I don't know. I'm probably going to take it off my page, and we'll be getting a P.O. box in San Diego soon. But I wanted to say thank you. Above all, love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sins. Cute little card from Gracie. Thank you, Gracie. I like that card. So thank you, Gracie. I didn't get the one from Anthony this time. I'm gonna light my 3 candles because Christmas candles I found in the cupboard when I was cleaning it out, and I'm like, well, I gotta do something with these. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Still no one here. Well, I'm gonna eat my dinner And then I'm going to talk about rejection. I usually get more views on the replay anyway. So, y'all, thank you for that. Thank you for watching the replay, y'all. It says 2 watching. Hello, hello, hello. One's me right there. Got myself on the TV. So, but somebody's here. Show yourself. No, you don't have to. They're shy. There's that. I found my rag to polish my flute in my closet when I was cleaning out my closet, but I haven't polished it yet. But I'm going to. I found this is interesting. I was styling in 2020, y'all. I found my masks from the pandemic that I had in my RV. I was traveling in my RV 2020, 2021. I like to get the styling. I even have my leopard print one. These were my masks. That one goes this way. Zebra print and another sparkly one. I like these ones. I think I got them at Walgreens. I was like, oh, my mask. So nobody wants to remember that. 2020 was an awesome year for me. I'm like just so grateful because 2020 is a year I was downsized. I was downsizing. The pandemic hit. I was preparing to sell my house. And then I was worried that I wouldn't be able to sell my house. It was also the year my dad passed away, but he was 92, and I was trying to get out there before he passed, and I did arrive. I did sell my house. I put my house for sale in June. I downsized to fit everything into my car. Decided to buy my RV up in St. Louis area, so I bought my RV up there. I had paid off all my debt and paid cash for my RV. I'm getting hair in my eyes. The day before I left Georgia, which was September 22nd, my dad passed away in California. So I didn't make it out there before he passed. And, but I went up to St. Louis. I bought my RV on my birthday, paid cash for it, like I said, and went out to California and arrived in California in December. I came here to Denver to see my son during the pandemic, and it was a good year for me, honestly. I'm probably going to do a longer video now that I'm downsizing again. I keep on thinking of it. I've been going to do a video about that whole story, so it'll probably be a longer video. And I have pictures I had so much stuff. So this is like much easier thing. I had a 1-bedroom apartment and I bought this furniture for it. And so now I'm selling it. So I'm excited. I'm going to put these on my coffee table. Okay, y'all. I was trying to stuff. I don't have as big a pot for pasta as when I was raising my 5 kids in Georgia. And it's this little pot, and the pasta is too long. And like, that's really why I was late. I was brushing out my wig, and I was stuffing my pasta into my little pot. And oh my goodness. But I'm here. I'm here. One watching. That's me. Me. I'm watching. Okay. I'm going to go get my food. I'll take you over there. In case somebody pops in, I don't want them to see nothing. I want them to stay. I love chicken. I made this for my daughter and her family and my son when I was in Philly. So that was awesome. I don't want a lot of pasta. There's some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna have to give some food away. Probably Albert or the people at church, because I just am in the habit of buying too much food. And these are my breadcrumbs, and so I have these left, and I keep them in the freezer, and so I'm gonna make some chicken cordon bleu, which I was gonna make for my daughter too. She asked for it. And I bought the stuff to make it, but I didn't get a chance to make it before I went home. But we made the Chinese dumplings, which was fun too. And we're going to have some squash. See how the squash is. So there's my plate. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it all. Still nobody here. What's up with that, you guys? Brenda's in courtside still, so she's busy. That's right. I remember that because I saw pictures with Lindy in courtside. I wonder how. I'm going to say grace. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. I pray everybody's having a good and safe time in courtside. Please be with Brenda and Lindy and Carol and Tim and everybody that's there. And thank you for this food. Thank you that I'm going to be able to move. And I'm just so thankful, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. So thankful. I don't know how this squashes. It's not bad. It was frozen. Okay, let me try my chicken. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have napkins here. I have American napkins. They're from when I went to California in 2022. I'm like, I might as well just use these napkins. Never used them because that was June. No, that was July 2022. Putting up my spaghetti. Yum. This is good. I had 2 things of spaghetti, which I'm not going to finish either. And I just bought a thing of lasagna to use up some of the sauce, but I'm going to have to give the spaghetti to Albert. Oh, I want to see something. I reposted a video. I redid it, took the music out. My bunny picture. I redid the video. Paralive. Everybody's live. I wonder, do they have anybody at their live? But I know people watch the replay, and I appreciate that. Thank you for watching the replay. Let's see. I got more views. Yes, my bunny got 182 views now, so that's good. 120 on my egg salad. So that's good. Thank you for that, you guys. I didn't do the devotion. I won't stop doing the devotion completely, but I'm not going to do it daily anymore. I'm just too busy, and it's not really getting that many views. This is good if I do say so myself. It was better when I made it for my daughter, but that's good. This is the frozen chicken breast you get in a bag. And so there's 3 pounds, and I split it in 2. I split it so it was kind of like 1.5 pounds. And I'm going to make the King Ranch chicken again. Yeah, I made this on Christmas Eve. And I picked up my son at the airport in Philadelphia, my daughter's car. It was early in the morning. He came in on the red eye. I was trying to finish my poem about all that, but maybe I will this weekend and be able to share it on Monday. But I haven't. It's an emotional poem. All my poems are kind of emotional, actually. That I started on because of all these funny things with the red eye. There's Red Eyes, the song by Switchfoot, which I've always loved, and it's from the Hello Hurricane. Um, and then the red, literally the letter I was red in my son's puzzle that I found when I sold his dartboard, because it was in this jar he had that had all the darts in it. And I was like, wow. And I don't know, that just started the poem because he flew into Philly from Oregon on the red eye too. And I'll drop the song in the chat. Let me find it. It's a beautiful song. By Switchfoot. But hey, Elsa, hello. How are you? I'm eating chicken parmesan. So your phone is still working, I see. That's good. Thank you for coming in. It says we're watching now. Hello, y'all. Thank you for watching. Hey, Ben. Hi. How are you? You should come up on my live if you want to. I'll drop the link if you want to. Have you done that before? Do you ever go live, Ben? I don't know. Did I ask you that? I may have already asked you that, but I don't know. I'm dropping the link in case Ben wants to come up, but you don't have to. I know you don't want to. You haven't had chicken parmesan in a long time. Yeah, I made it. So my daughter and I was telling my daughter about how when I came to Denver, I came here first in my RV in 2020. I was talking about how in the pandemic was when I left Georgia. And when I left Georgia in 2020, and I came first here to Denver from, it's like 700. It's like 10 hours. It's like a 10-hour drive, which I could do in my car in a day easily. But in my RV, I did it in 2 days. And I stopped for my first night in my RV. I should share these videos. I stopped in Kansas. And then I came here. And so we got Thai food for Thanksgiving. And it was Ian's friend Albert from grammar school lives here, and he lives here still because my son moved to Oregon, and his girlfriend's name was Alyssa, and so we got Thai food on Thanksgiving. But the day after Thanksgiving, I went to I went shopping with my son, and then I went um, to Alyssa's apartment, and we cooked, and they helped me too. And I made um, cheesy broccoli soup. I made chicken pot pie, and I made chicken salad. So I was telling my daughter that story, and she said her favorite things that I make are, and she was telling me I could make one of them, and I said I'll make all of them. And I did do the chicken parmesan and the um, Chinese dumplings, pot stickers. So, um, uh, yeah, she said her three favorite things that I make are the chicken parmesan, the Chinese pot stickers, and the chicken cordon bleu. And so I did make the chicken parmesan on Christmas Eve when my son came to Philly, and I went and picked him up. And then that evening, he like slept all evening because he was so tired. That evening, I made chicken parmesan. And when he woke up, he was put to work making my granddaughter's dollhouse. Because my son-in-law, they had so much stuff. Oh my goodness. They had so much work to do because my ex got them a kitchen thing that had to be all put together. And Jared, their dad, was putting that together, my son-in-law. And then, so Ian's like, he woke up finally. All the wrapping stuff was in his room, was in the room where he was sleeping. And like, we don't want to wake him up. And it's like, but it's Christmas Eve. We got to wrap presents. Like, what the heck? So he finally woke up and, and then he had some chicken parmesan. And then we put him to work building the dollhouse because Jared was working on the kitchen. And the dollhouse was from my oldest daughter, probably my youngest daughter. So I'm hoping, I asked, so Albert was busy last Sunday. I asked him over again this Sunday, and I'm going to grill some steaks. And then in a few weeks, I'll sell my grill. That sounds good. I'm trying not to eat so much pasta, but I'm going to make lasagna because I have all this sauce. And I'm just like, I didn't realize I had so much sauce. Because I'm not taking the food with me when I move, I'm going to have to find people to give it away to. Like I have almost a whole bag of flour. I'll probably bring some food to church in a couple of weeks. I do have all this. I have all this ramen noodles in my car. I would want to find a food pantry to donate it to. I'm probably going to end up throwing it away because it might be expired. Because after traveling around so much, I never got COVID, right? Even though I was traveling 2020 and 2021 in my RV, traveling all over the country. I went to the East Coast too. I went, up to Oregon and then, back down. I came to Denver twice because I came in 2020 and then I came in 2021. The whole month of June, I didn't plan ahead. I did not plan ahead. And so I had to stay in Denver Meadows RV Park, which is in a review on, I don't know if it's a Google review or a Yelp review. It's called Denver Ghettos RV Park. I stayed in Denver Meadows RV Park for a month in June 2021. But then I went to the East Coast. I went I went up to Michigan. I went to a meetup. I went to Branson. I went back to Georgia. I shouldn't have really went back to Georgia, but I did. And it didn't go too well. It didn't go too well because I got locked out of my RV, but it also didn't go too well with my oldest two children who are there. So it just wasn't time yet for me to go back to Georgia. And I don't know if it ever will be. I mean, to even visit, I don't know. But yeah, I was going to talk about rejection today. And I've gone through a lot of experiences with this. And then I realized when I started watching videos on autism that it's an autism thing too. And I've been bullied. I thought it was just the red hair. I've been bullied my whole entire life by my siblings and in school. And then the stuff I went through on YouTube, it's been rough, but it's made me, it taught me a lot, and it's made me very tough. So I have root beer here. Excuse me. Yeah, the first channel I was, what's it called? This guy, I think he's in the UK, but there's a couple of them in the UK. There's one I really like now, that's this girl in the UK named Megan. So it's called Rejection Sensitivity. Okay, Autism from the Inside. So this is really interesting. I'll share this video. This is really good. Autism from the Inside. It's this guy. I think he's actually Australian. He's not in the UK. He's actually Australian. And ADHD. Yeah. I think I haven't been diagnosed yet. I decided to just wait until I switched my insurance over to California and find a doctor there, and then go through. I do want to go through the process of being formally diagnosed, but all the tests I've taken are like that. Like one was ASPE test, and it was 98%. But it's good for me. I feel like I just feel like so much stuff makes sense now in my family, because I think several people in my family are also, because it's inherited. It's not really from your environment. It's from your family history. And so here's this link, Autism from the Inside. I want to show you guys my Instagram. I got my nails done to celebrate. I was going to go Sunny on The View said she was having a spa day on the inauguration day and she wasn't going to watch. And I'm like, that sounds good. I think I'll go get my nails done in celebration of my move. So I did them blue because I'm moving to another blue state, California. See, and I like to get the sparkly blue. So, let me show you my Instagram. So let me do this. Share screen. Okay, you have a song that explains that autism can relate to even when they're different. Yeah, yeah. Luke wrote it for you years ago. Wow. Hi, Alfonso. Hi, how are you? I dropped the link if Ben wanted to come up, but you can come up, you can use it. If you want to come up. I was going to show you all my Instagram because I put like stuff that, well, so far I put stuff that I put stuff that I'm keeping, wall hangings that I'm keeping. I posted on Instagram, but on YouTube, I posted the bunny picture that was right there that I sold, and my little elephants I delivered to a girl that worked at school. And I said at the beginning, I have two things right here that are paid for, my comforter and my crock pot that people have not picked up yet. This comforter. I went into Denver to get my external hard drive looked at. They're seeing if they can fix it. Are you freezing cold? Yeah, it's been cold out there. What is it now? It's 30. That's warm. That's a lot warmer today than it has been, though, isn't it? Oh, okay. What I was going to do is show you my Instagram. It's my Instagram. Yeah, there it is. This is from last year. That's my daughter, my son that I went to see this year for Christmas. We didn't get a picture. This is my poinsettia I got from church. It still looks pretty good. I donated it, and they put a dedication in the bulletin to my parents, who are both in heaven. This is like family heirlooms that I kept, that I had even in my RV when I was traveling around in it. This little dog is a cracker holder. And this is a candy dish from my grandmother. But there I hear Alfonso. Just a second. And these are my nails. And I'll bring you up in a minute, Alfonso. And these are wall hangings that I'm keeping that I packed up already. So I still have this home is where we park it. And I'm thinking of getting a little trailer. If I get a small enough one, I can tow it with my RAV. And then I can go camp in Northern California. Because I love Northern California too, but I'd like to live in Southern California actually. This is a cross my mom got in Sedona, Arizona. It's from my mom. That's a reference to Maya Angelou. And that's from the Bible. He restoreth my soul. Life is a journey and love is what makes that journey worthwhile. That's a sign I had in my bathroom in my Airbnb in Georgia. So, Gladys had it, but I got it back, like my little angels things. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I've just been really busy. I'm sorry I haven't gotten over there to your lives. I want.
Yeah.
I'll
do
try
my
again
live tomorrow.
Saturday.
7:30.
Saturday, 7:30.
Yeah. It's freezing cold. Do you still have your keyboard or no?
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah, I only put it for $25. This lady came. They were fighting over it. Oh my goodness. Well, not really fighting over it, but I had all these messages, and it was just like, oh, it gets so. So this lady just paid. She paid me $40 for it. She's like, I only had it listed for 25.
Wow.
But it was a good, and I put the video up, like unedited, just me going up the
Make sure every key works.
Yeah, that every key works. I went up. I didn't even edit that video, and that video got more views. And then I edited the one about selling my bunny painting, which was right here, and that didn't get as many. But I took the music out of it because I put music in part of it, and I didn't like it. And then it got like 3 views. I'm like, I worked on editing this video, and it only gets 3 views. The ones I don't edit get more views anyways. And it's like, I might as well not edit them, It's faster and easier. So I don't know. But I reposted the video without the music, and it's doing better now. So I'll show you guys. Wait, let me find it.
Hey, you don't have any harmonicas, right?
Oh, I do. I found my harmonica because I've been cleaning out everything.
Where you found it?
Yeah, I did, but I don't really know how to play it. I need to learn to play it. But I have all these little toys out, and they go in this box.
Oh, okay.
Right?
What brand is that one?
It's a blues band.
Oh, the Honer's Blues Band, yeah. That's in the key of C, right? Basically.
I should know keys. I read music, but I really don't know keys.
Because each harmonica comes in different keys.
I realized when I was in band.
Yeah.
I don't know what key this is in.
It's in C. I think I'm playing the C harmonica here too.
But I have all my little toys in here, like that I had at my Airbnb. I had them on the table. And my, just my little fire truck, my Rubik's Cube. So I've started packing stuff up already that, I don't use all the time. So, yeah, this is my little box of toys.
So is that the only harmonica you have, or?
Yeah, I gave the other one away. I I had an older one, and I gave that away to. I had so much stuff in Georgia. Goodness, I've been going to make a video
Yeah.
about it, and I haven't, but I need to. And I go on Facebook Marketplace, and I have all these reviews. I have like 60 some reviews, and I had 5 stars, but I messed up, and I this lady um, wanted me to hold something, but she didn't pay me, and I was getting all these messages about it. And then this other lady paid it for me, and so she got mad. So she gave me 1 star. But so now I have 4.9 stars.
Wow.
But I had 5 stars because I had so much stuff, and I gave my harmonica to this lady who bought like one of my lighthouses. I had a collection of lighthouses. I had a collection of owls. I had dolls. It was like insane, all the stuff I had. So much stuff, you know. And I think that my kids, they were just treating me really badly. I think that my kids and my ex, I was trying to hide it from them, but like, there's really no way I could have hid it from them because all of 2020, I was selling all this stuff. I would have 100 listings on
eBay.
on Facebook Marketplace. I would have like 100 listings from little stuff like, you know, little knickknacks and stuff, dolls, stuffed animals, and to big stuff like furniture. Like I had 2 wardrobes. I had a big wardrobe and I had a smaller one, and I sold those. I made over $4,000.
Wow.
And my ex and my ex must have seen the house for sale on, you know, online and stuff, and he knew because I got him. I went to I told him I needed to get him off of the deed to the house because that was per the divorce decree.
Yeah.
And so I got him off of there, and I don't know. They probably thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. So that's why like 2020 ended up being a good year for me because I got out of Georgia and I got rid of all of that stuff, and I put stuff in a storage for my daughter. I found this. This was the little key ring the lady at the storage place gave to me.
Wow.
And because I left it in the storage for my daughter, and at first I was gonna leave the key with her.
Right.
But then I decided not to. She was just like, okay, I'll put it on here. And she was just like, threw it. And I'm like, don't you need to put, like, I didn't really trust her. I like just met her. And I told her this whole story about, you know, my daughter wasn't really talking to me. And I told her my whole life story. And then she's like, oh, okay, put the key over here and I'll give it to her. And I'm like, and then I just thought about it and I was like, oh, well, I think I'll send it to her. And so I didn't send this whole little
Right.
all thing to her. But she gave me the key, and then I sent my daughter the key, and my daughter did go get all the stuff. So I was like, well, if she doesn't go get it. It was just stuff that I wasn't sure about, and I kind of really didn't want to. I had my mom's doll from the Philippines.
Right.
It was all broken. And I was like, well, I don't really want this. When I was traveling in my RV, I had everything I owned in my RV, which was kind of ridiculous. I don't recommend it, but I did. I wouldn't do it that way again. And I was going to move out to California then. I was going to stay in California, but I still planned on traveling around in my RV, but I didn't end up staying in California because my sister-in-law passed away, and I really didn't have a good relationship with my brother, and we kind of had a falling out. So I left California and went back to St. Louis area and was based there before I came here. I have this phone. I put some stuff I would put on, I would put it on Marketplace for a while. And then if I didn't get what I wanted for it, I'm like, I really want to keep that. So I decided to keep it. I don't have the cords or anything. I think it still works.
Yeah, I think you need like a digital converter adapter to work with voice over IP. You need like a converter.
Well, it plugs in where the
phone.
It doesn't need a converter. It just needs a cord.
Yeah, but if you want to use it with the voice over IP, you would need a converter to use the old phone. A digital converter.
Oh. I don't know about that, but we used to be able to it used to work, I think.
It still works on a traditional landline. You can still use it over voice over IP if you have the converter for it too.
I'm going to turn off. I'm going to turn off my fireplace because it's hot in here. So I'm going to eventually sell that.
Oh, the fireplace?
Fireplace, yeah. And TV stand. That thing was like $600-700. I'm probably not going to get like $300 for it. And my sofa and all of that. My sofa, my carpet, my chair. I'm going to keep this little table because the legs come out of it.
Yeah.
This is my eye table. It has an eyeball on it. But so get my cord. I had my old flute from like middle school.
Wow.
So my old flute needed like new pads and stuff.
Yeah.
I sold it for like $30.
Wow.
Which was a good deal. And this girl was gonna refurbish it. But this one's kind of new. I don't know when it was. Maybe 2008, 2007, 2008. My ex-husband bought this for me. I told him I wanted a flute, but I kept my old one. And so stuff like that, I had so much stuff. I had all these VHS tapes of my kids' videos.
Right.
And I sent them into iMemories. And they put them all digital.
Wow.
So do I still got any room for like? Oh, do you want to come up? You can come up. You can come up, Ben. Ben is in this area too.
He's in the area here?
Yeah, he's in Lone Tree.
Lone Tree?
Yeah.
Well, that's south of Denver, right?
Goes to my
towards Castle Rock?
Yeah, he goes to my church in Parker.
No, your church is off Parker Road, right?
No, it's way out and you're trying to join. Click on the link. Let's see. This. Click on that. It should bring you up.
No, is it in Parker? The church?
The church is in Parker, yeah. But I'm like kind of on the edge. I'm right on the edge of Lone Tree and Parker.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I Oh, is it not? It's not Lone Tree? I thought it was Lone Tree though. Ben. He lives by Lincoln and Yosemite. But he was asking where the church was. Our church is in Parker.
I think I'm in the...
Hilltop.
I'm in the southeast. I run like very close to Centennial.
Yeah, where I live, where I used to work at the, that's what I was talking about. I live like right on the edge of. My address is Parker, but I'm right on the edge of Lone Tree, which I don't usually say. I'm moving soon though. I don't usually say it on here.
Right.
I usually just say Denver because it's like so big.
The metro area. You just say Denver Metro.
No, I don't say Metro. I just say Denver so people don't know as like
Actually,
know where I am.
I think you still find out where you're at, just about the IP address. Like, there's hackers out there and all that that use the dark web to really.
Don't scare me, Alfonso.
Well, when I was in college, I had a faculty that got in trouble for geolocating students.
Ooh, that's creepy. That's creepy.
He got in trouble for that, for geolocating students over IP address illegally while going to the ISP and all that.
What would you? Is that your phone?
Yeah.
That's a crazy
I
one.
can't see where I left it.
That's annoying, Alfonso.
Yeah, that's my alarm to take my medication, my Benadryl. Yeah.
Does that help you sleep for your allergies?
My allergies. But, I don't take it all the time. I only take it, like, if I have to go to work the next day, I take it around this time because what happens if I wait till 9 o'clock, it leaves me drowsy. In the morning, it's hard to get up. So that your church has an organ, a big one,
Yeah, they do. They don't always play it though, but
like the Hammond organ, the console and the big speaker cabinet.
I don't know what kind it is. It's in the back, and I haven't really seen it. It's like up on the. It's in a loft.
Yeah.
And one Sunday, I heard somebody who plays the organ sometimes. Ben plays the piano sometimes, and then this other lady, Peggy, plays the piano. We have all these different musicians. So, and it's not a very big church, but they take turns.
Right.
They rotate it, and a lot of times.
But it's one of the big furniture consoles, right? The organs, the big furniture type.
Oh, Ben made it. Hey, hi.
Hey, Ben.
You probably don't recognize me. I have the swing on.
Hey, good to see you, Red.
I got my counterfeit Hammond organ here.
So this is Alfonso. Alfonso, Ben, Alfonso.
Hey, Ben.
He's a musician also.
Yeah, I see that. Nice to meet you, Alfonso.
Nice to meet you.
So what do you do? Like a keyboard or?
I play the keyboard, guitar, banjo, harmonica.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has a banjo too. I want to get a guitar. Oh, you guys! I was watching this great thing on Netflix, and like now I want to go. I'm like, this is perfect. I want to go there and buy a guitar. It's this guy named now I forgot his name. It's
Keith
a famous.
Urban?
It's a
Oh,
famous
there is?
guitar place in Los Angeles.
Oh,
Norm, I think it's Norm. Norman's vintage guitars in Los Angeles, and it's like a famous place. And he has a YouTube channel. You guys, I'll drop the link to it. But I was
Okay.
watching this thing on Netflix, and it was really good. And it was about how he's had this. Oh, Brenda's here.
hey, Brenda.
Thank you for being here, Brenda. I was like all alone, and I was eating my chicken parmesan, but I'm like, I know people come in late, and a lot of people watch the replay of my live, so I'm like, well,
Yeah,
it's okay. At least people watch the replay of my live.
I mean, I think,
So thanks, Brenda, because Brenda's in Quartzsite, Arizona, where they're all, where they were meeting for the RTR, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, all the van lifers and everything. So that's where I met Brenda in person because I went to it in 2023. But let me drop the link to this channel because it's so good. And he has different like new musicians play that come in because they come in to the store and he lets them play the guitars usually unless it's not like a he has like $50,000 guitars and stuff and like famous people shop there and like he sold guitars to George Harrison way back in the day and stuff and it was really interesting and I'm like okay I wanted to get a guitar and I might as well wait until till I go to California, and then so I can go to this place and buy a guitar. Probably be cheaper if I got it somewhere else, though. But
Luke, my roomie, he teaches guitar and has been raised playing guitar most of his life. He right now has some group lessons that he does called Rhythm and Brews. Not blues, but like brews, like brewery. He just changes the words a little bit. But if you can recognize it, his logo looks like it's a turtle with a beer mug and the guitar case.
Oh, okay.
But so it's just basically for adults and children of all ages who are interested in taking guitar lessons as well as drum and music theory and stuff like that. So I actually the only part that I had to do with Rhythm and Brews was to just make sure the students got everything right with their songs by the time they do their final jam. It was fun.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought that maybe like I could only do really beginning, but that I could give flute lessons. But I don't know. I probably could. I need to practice more. I always say that, but I still enjoy playing. I sold the keyboard for $40. Then I listed it for 25, and this lady paid me $40 for it. So
40.
Well, my keyboard, this one cost me $400.
Wow.
This one right here, and this one also cost me almost $500.
Wow.
My keyboard over at the room next to my bedroom where I'm at, there's a music room next to me, and my keyboard, which is a Casio, it cost me about 600, 700 when the time I got it for my birthday.
Is it like is the same as mine? This one? It's a CTK 7200.
CTK 200. I don't think so. It's just like I forgot what brand it is, but
I think I got this 5 years ago.
yeah, it might be 5 years ago. Yeah, it was. I got that from Music Go Round as a gift, and it was just some sort of therapy kind of thing. So I was just like, but yeah, right now it would be about like 850 or 900.
Wow. But it's not the same as mine, right?
What does it do with like 700 sounds?
Yeah. It has like over 800 sounds.
Ooh, wow. I have some of my sound effects that.
Where I could customize it too. You could program your sounds and all that. Like I have all my favorite presets.
Yeah, like. Can it do anything like?
Like layers and all that. But for the organ, I personally like this. I like this one better for the organ, but
I would say that for Baptist church. I'm just kidding.
He used to play at a church. Was it a Baptist church,
It
Alfonso?
was a Catholic church, but I
Oh,
got thrown out. It was a Catholic church, the Spanish
yeah,
church.
Oh, cool.
that's too bad.
I got thrown
Okay.
out because of my blindness.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not right. That's
oh,
not
I'm,
right.
I'm sorry. I
It was
didn't
back in
know.
2011 when I got thrown out.
Oh, it's okay. You didn't realize what he said.
Yeah, I just because I'm under autism, so I have been under like a lot of misunderstanding and trying to socialize with people. So
Yeah, yeah. I think I've realized that's like what my problem has been all these years. But a lot of women are late diagnosed, and I was diagnosed with the ADHD um, early like about a year ago. I guess it was February 2023, and then I started looking into the other, and I keep on, scoring on these tests like the probable autism,
hmm
but I don't know. I don't have a formal diagnosis yet. So, but it makes a lot of sense to my family, and I think my oldest son had a lot of my brothers. My
yeah,
brother was had Asperger's. I think now.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean
I wasn't diagnosed as much back then because he was born like my brothers were born in the 50s,
that's
so if they
good
were alive,
thing.
they'd be in their 70s now.
Are they still like around Colorado or something?
No, no, they've passed away.
Oh,
I have one brother that's living, and he I don't know if he does, and probably not, but I don't know. He could be on the spectrum, but he would never probably want to say it because he's a police officer.
mhm.
but and I'm pretty sure my nephew is. He's a police officer too, though. But he's definitely ADHD. He was diagnosed ADHD, and but yeah, they're cops in Los Angeles. And I had five brothers, and so I have one brother left, and one sister. I was the youngest of seven. I'm going to turn this fan off over here. I don't know if you all can hear it, but it's bothering me. Be right back. There, that's better.
I'm gonna try this old gospel song because he lives.
Okay, go ahead. Thanks, Alfonso.
You're welcome.
Do you ever play on your lives, Ben?
Yeah, I do play on my live. When I do my live, I do
No, Ben. I was asking Ben.
Oh, okay.
in the church.
Uh, yeah, I do. I've, I, I usually play like anything that just connects with uh the imaginative reality, but but and actually, I actually think about like anything that comes based on my life, like deep connection with God, or anything like inspires me to just become the kind of person that I have been,
Hmm.
and or the world that I feel. Those are the songs that I just like to write about, and kind of like when I shared you that song of hiking the hill, the sweet, and that, for example, is like something that is based on a true story, and it's just like something is a true experience about how I feel when I go up on that hill and just see what's all around it, and
Hmm.
I love it. Um, but when I even when I like shared some songs at church, I never thought I just made it through, like by giving people joy and all that, like every positive feedback that I get, and it's just because there were just a couple of people that invited me over to be impressed about my talent. That's all.
Hmm.
Alfonso, that's another funny story too. Is when I was used to work at a Raising Cane's.
Right.
Yeah, and there were two guys from church, Joe and Jen Arachi, and they heard me sing Led Zeppelin when the system speaker wasn't really working, so we used Bluetooth.
Right.
And so then I was singing Stairway to Heaven while I was cleaning in the lobby and stuff. And then they heard me and were impressed. Like,
Wow.
yeah, because basically it was Joe who felt like he has not been a musician in years. So he thought about inviting me to the church that Red and I go to.
Right.
So it's it's incredible.
Yeah, it's a great church. And Ben often plays like stuff that's not necessarily like churchy,
Right.
and I like that. Like I really like that Amy Grant one that you did. Well, I don't know who originally wrote that. She didn't write it probably.
Are you
The
talking like more contemporary?
grown up Christmas list. He did at Christmas. He did this
Yes.
is my grown up Christmas list. That was really good. I'm trying to think of another one. You do a lot of ones that aren't. They're like spiritual. They're not necessarily like churchy songs, but
Oh, the spiritual, the songs that uplift people, but like
mhm.
um, have some not
Are
reasonably,
you talking about like hand clapping, foot stomping, melody stuff like that?
yeah, that kind of melodic stuff. Yeah.
Well, ones that weren't necessarily too written for church.
Like two like talk
Just
about
for,
Gregorian chants, like
Well,
talk about
yeah, it has to do with like an occasion or a holiday, or like I did some upbeat music for Christmas or Thanksgiving, and there also was a time a long, long time ago when I used to go to church, and I brought with me a guitar and played a song for Mother's Day. Uh,
oh, so you
I think
play.
actually it was two years ago. We used to have a pastor. I mean, we have a previous pastor at that time, and she invited me to play a song during the offering.
Uh-huh.
And they loved it. I don't know why, but it is contemporary. It was It has something to do with Mother's Day, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, basically, it's just occasions, holidays, and something has to do hardly with the topic of whatever's going on in
Yeah,
the church.
what the readings are gonna be, right? Basically,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
what the sermon's gonna be. The music has to be based on that, right?
Yes.
The
That's that's,
selection.
that's right.
Yeah, because when I was in choir, we had to make the music selection based on the readings and the liturgical season. Like, for instance, Lent, Easter, Ordinary Time,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, Advent, all that.
Links.
Well, that's cool.
I got
Um,
my acoustic electric guitar.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's what I want to get. I want to learn to play. I only play the flute, really. And then my son left his keyboard here. It was my son's keyboard. He probably can play it a little bit. My son plays the guitar mostly, though. And so he couldn't fit in his Highlander, he couldn't fit his guitar and he couldn't fit a lot of his stuff.
hmm,
And in his Highlander. So he left the keyboard here, but he took his guitar because that's what he mostly likes to play. And then I was like, I should learn to play this, but I never. I was working at the pool, being a lifeguard when he moved. Otherwise, I probably would have just followed him. It's kind of good that I didn't follow him. I really want to go to California, so that's where I'm going to go.
well, yeah, partly you wanted to go to San Diego, right? Because there's still a lot of sad emotions that people are getting through from the fires in Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Yeah, and now I need to text my son and find out because now it's burning by where my brother lives, Castaic Lake, and so I hope that he's okay. And I'm not really in contact with him, but my son lives with his cousin, my brother's daughter, so he'll know. But I'm probably gonna text him and make sure my brother's okay because I'm concerned now because he's way up in northern LA where it's burning now.
Yeah,
So Santa Clarita, Castaic, and up there. It's the northernmost part of Los Angeles County.
yeah, for sure. I but I am also writing a song about that now. It
Yeah,
just
you told me. That's awesome.
it will take a lot of work, though. Hopefully, I get it by the end of February. By the time I release it,
Mhm.
uh,
Hey, what do you use for recording?
GarageBand.
GarageBand? I use Adobe Audition.
Um, well, I try not to afford any of the other kind of Logic or like other tools like Logic Pro or any other tools that are just like worth hundreds of dollars because I don't have that income. So I also use Audacity to record and edit voices or sounds,
Right.
and also yeah, mostly it's GarageBand when I do any instruments. Um,
Yeah, but GarageBand's only for Mac, basically,
well,
right?
well, yeah, that's what I have is a Mac, um, a MacBook Pro, and I just got this about 10 years ago from Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to be a student there, but for 7 months.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I was lucky enough to have the computer with me. Um,
So you were in California too?
uh,
No?
not the Berkeley in California, the Berkeley in Boston. It's a different.
Oh, okay. Okay.
um, it's like how do I say it? It was worth a lot to just fight for to get a tuition and a scholarship. Um,
Hmm.
but I wasted it all by just like
It's a lot. It's a lot. I've thought about going back to school, and now, like, really, I understand more of my anxiety. I didn't know I had ADHD, and now I'm like, I think I'm probably on the spectrum somewhere with the autism too. And that's why it caused me so much anxiety. I'm like, I don't, I thought about it a lot. I'm just like, I had a hard time in school. I passed. I graduated. I was 17 when I graduated too, but I had a hard time. So
I had a hard time when I was in college.
I don't know that I'm gonna go. Yeah, you finished though, didn't you?
Yeah, I graduated in 2018 before coming to Colorado.
Yeah, it's a challenge when you have any sort of, you know.
Being blind and have multiple disabilities too.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good that you did that.
Yeah, but fortunately, I had a lot of support from the state, like Commission for the Blind in the day program too. Is
Well, that's
very
good.
lucky.
it's well, I was lucky. I was also fortunate too to earn a certificate from Arapahoe Community College in Littleton,
Hmm.
and that was for sound engineering uh, back in 2017. And for now, I'm not so sure if I would afford to go to a college where, unless if they could ever support any autistic individuals, especially
Right.
those under
Yeah.
anxiety.
Unfortunately, you have to go through a school that will have good accommodation because not every college is willing to accommodate.
Yeah, because the one in Boston never did.
Yeah, and I think that was probably, my son went to the University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia. Both my sons did, and my older son didn't finish. My younger son finished, and I'm really proud of him for finishing. Um, my older son kept having problems, mental health with his mental health problems, and I think he might be on the spectrum too, and that might have had something to do with it. I'm not really sure because he hasn't gotten diagnosed with anything, so it's kind of difficult. But I'm thinking that could be a possibility of what his issues were. But my younger son finished. My younger son was the one that said to me that he was autistic, and I don't know how he found out though. I don't think he went and got formally diagnosed, but
Well, in my college in New Mexico, we have an education doctor who will also diagnose your. Can also diagnose you too. You know.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've started
In
watching
New
this.
Mexico, educator can diagnose your and can diagnose whatever they want. You know.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
As long as they have like as long as they're like have a doctorate, you know, they're considered doctors, so they could diagnose you medically.
oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Glenn's here. I'm sorry. When did you come in here? Okay, you haven't been in here too long. Okay. Hi, Glenn. Sorry I didn't see you right away.
Now I'm gonna play one with my electric guitar.
Oh, it's not Arnie, it's Ben. Ben and Alfonso up here. This is their channels. This is Ben's channel, and this is Alfonso's channel. Yeah, Arnie might be live himself. Thanks.
I think of my guitar.
That's like it's electric, right?
Well, it's acoustic, but what I did, I got the magnetic pickup to give the electric
Oh,
sound. It's just a
Mm.
pickup that I got
okay.
off of Amazon
Hmm.
because my dad brought me this guitar when he came and visited me.
Oh, wow.
It's a
That's
Keith
nice.
Urban. I really love this guitar.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I love this guitar.
Hmm.
um, what kind of guitar is it? Like the model? Is it?
It's it's a Keith Urban model.
Oh, is it like a Gibson or
I don't know. It,
Urban?
yeah, it's
Oh,
Urban.
Oh,
That,
nice.
that's the model.
I didn't know he had his own guitars.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I actually do have my
Yeah,
own
I think he
guitar.
was in that video, like I told you about. All these people were in it.
yeah. Like Keith Urban. I love this. You know that. I think there's something on QVC or HSN that he did a promotion of his guitars with a package deal.
Yes.
Like this is like usually like around like a $300 guitar.
Mm.
Hmm.
I have also have one of those like acoustic Mexican guitars in the music room.
Oh, the classical guitar with the nylon strings. Yeah,
Yeah, the nylon string one. But
yeah.
very antique. I couldn't find a year for that. It's
I have little. I can
Now
drop
this is
it.
my other guitar.
oh nice.
It's a nylon classical guitar.
Let me see.
Like 4 years ago, like 5 years ago, I got this at the Ark for
Oh,
$20.
yeah.
I
Ian
was
got a keyboard that I sold
yeah,
at the Goodwill or something at a thrift store somewhere. So that's
yeah,
why I just sold it for well, I put 25 on it, and I was getting all these messages, and I was like, uh, I think I was live too. I was live that night. I think it was like Friday night, and I was like, I don't know what to do, you guys. I don't know what to do about this keyboard because all these people were messaging me, and I was like, oh, here's my Venmo, and I'm like, okay, I guess like whoever pays me first will get it. And
yeah.
so, and I had $25 on the keyboard, and this girl, she Venmoed me $40. She's like, I'll give you, and she was going to they were going to a concert, and they came at like 10 o'clock or something. I sold my son's video games. It was like 10 o'clock at night too.
Mm.
11 video games for $100. And he told me to give them to the Goodwill. And so the lady, they went to a concert, and then they stopped by after the concert and picked up the keyboard. And I was like, thanks. The guy, I had the bunny picture that was hanging here on my wall, listed for 25 too, and I first put 50 on it because I paid it was just a copy. I paid about $115 for it at the American Furniture Warehouse. And since I had marked it down to 25 from 50, he gave me $30 for it. I was like, you don't have to do that, but thanks.
So this guitar I got it for $20 minus my employee discount. At the Ark.
That's nice. Yeah, he works at the Ark.
Yeah,
So I was lucky. I really lucked out because I've been using this on my recording and my music videos.
Mhm.
See?
Yeah, check it out. He sings too. He's really good too. It's a good channel, Glenn.
yeah. And thanks, Glenn. Feel free to check me out. Um, yeah, I actually sometimes sing when I like to, but I'd rather play more than sing. Um, actually, there are actually other instruments that I also play too. Like I don't know if I told you, but besides a variety of percussion and dancing and all this stuff, I don't know if I told anybody yet, but I also have with me this little girl here,
Oh,
Oh,
ukulele.
a ukulele. Yeah, I my mom got this to me one time, and it was just it's just one of those Savannah ukuleles. It's like
no,
soprano,
yeah.
and all I ever, I just like to play some of the basic stuff. So um,
Got this one too.
My
nice.
um, my ex got a ukulele and the ukulele.
Oops, my name was on too.
This is a soprano. Or what kind is this one?
Mine's a Savannah.
No, I mean the. I'm talking about like soprano wise.
Oh yeah, it's soprano.
This is
It's
soprano, right?
yeah.
And my friend in New Mexico got me this.
No, that's very nice of him.
Yeah, but yours is smaller than mine, right? Or is it the same size?
Oh, is that oh, so yours is bigger?
I think so. Yeah,
No, no, they look the same. I
the same.
don't know. You can't tell really.
I actually do have another one too. It's like soprano or alto. It's like by Mitchell. You can actually plug it into a speaker.
Oh,
Maybe,
yours
uh,
it has the output where you could hook it up to an plug it into a mixer or an amplifier, right?
yeah, that was given at that time when I was in Arapahoe Community College, and we were doing a pop and rock ensemble,
Yeah.
and they were one day they were calling me to do that Vance Joy song. It's a contemporary one. Um, so there is a ukulele solo to go with that.
Yeah, I use all my instruments when I do my recording professionally. Like my multi-track, I throw all those together in the multi-track. That way,
Oh
you
yeah.
check my video, my channel. I use the Alfonso and the clones,
Hmm.
where I clone myself several times. And,
Oh yes, for sure.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
and it
Um,
takes a lot of work.
I used to go to open mics and say, um, I forgot this guy's name, but I used to go to open mics in Georgia, in Middle Georgia, and say my poems. And I met this musician. Gosh, I forgot his name. I don't know what he's doing now, but he had a one of those pedals where he would play with himself. He would play like the other part on his guitar with his loop pedal, and then he'd play with it, and it sounded really good.
Oh, the
The
loop
loop
back
pedal,
pedals. Yeah.
yeah, the pedal, and he did it with guitar, and yeah, also Josh Wilson, yeah,
Josh
Christian
Wilson.
one, he does that too. But that was when well, no, I guess that was probably the second time I seen a musician do that with a loop pedal. It's
Oh,
pretty.
where was that open mic at?
It was in Georgia. Like I know that I probably could find open mics to go and say poetry at here in Denver, but I never have done it. I've been kind of like a hermit. I don't know. Um, yeah, I always thought like I should. I just, I don't know. I just haven't.
You know, I do the online open mic like on the karaoke channels like Deb's Wood Burning, the Shimmer Soul.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I had a friend that was in the YouTube community. I sort of got canceled from them, but there was a friend in the YouTube community that I was in that used to do karaoke every week.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was fun.
Yeah, here's another one I'm gonna play. Let me get my keyboard.
Is it just another one of your tracks?
Yeah. Put mute my mic so I could get the clean guitar sound.
I have myself muted. I dropped the link to it's from years ago. It's one I brought over from my old channel to my new channel because I ended up making two channels by accident, and then I had to figure out how to delete the old one and continue with the new one. But I dropped a link to my son playing "Here Comes the Sun." He was home from college, so it must. And I was still living in the big house with my ex. We were separated, but living in the house together for 2 years. And he came home from college and he was practicing, and I recorded it a little clip.
I just love the way my guitar sounds with the right pedals and all that.
Hmm.
No, do all electric guitars sound the same or no?
No, they
No, I don't think so. Go ahead, you know more than me.
and not all electric guitars have the same sound.
It depends on the pickups, right?
It's it's like depending on the amplification that you plug it into, and as well
Right,
as the way it's structured. Uh, like take for example a Fender Stratocaster, which is like the classic way of looking at an electric guitar.
right,
Um, it I think it said it feels like you get a balance between a smooth and a rough pattern wavelength when you can um, strum or pick on a string every time you feel the amplification going through the guitar.
right.
It's the same thing with other kinds of guitars. They most guitars these days just go for heavy rock or metal or any of those bands
Right,
that just had to just to jam so hard.
right.
But um, but I think that the perspective about the electric guitar always goes way back to when there was, when the rhythm and blues,
Like from the 40s.
the 40s, yes,
Yeah.
Muddy
But
Waters,
no, I'm talking about far like pickup wise.
pickup ones, yeah, like the do 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 do, yeah, like yeah, that's when it was invented at that period of time. Just
Because country western, like from the 30s, like they have like the pedal steel guitar.
oh yes, the pedal
Yeah,
steel guitar,
yeah.
and,
Because I'm person that's electric, like for western swing and all that.
yeah, for sure. And there's even this kind of guitar where um, I don't know if it's electric or not, but there you could slide on it. It was
Yeah,
like
the stuff. Yeah, the glide lap guitar. Yeah, glide. Yeah, they're called pedal. They're called steel guitars.
yeah, some people call it a dobro.
Dobro. Yeah, the dobro for the bluegrass. Do you have one?
No, uh, but I like the sound of it though.
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
just, I've been listening lately to some lot of country and bluegrass.
Yeah, that's what I like.
My daughters liked, that just, I guess, from growing up in Georgia. It's not my favorite though, but I do like some. I like some of it though, but it's not. It's not my. It's probably my least favorite country music. Not blues, but I like blues. But
Mm.
that's different than country. But country music is probably my least favorite type. I like all types of music, but
Well, but I'm there. Are you talking about the country music from today? That's
I like
different.
rock and roll.
I like the old rock and
And I
roll,
like classics.
like the doo-wops.
Yeah.
That's the kind of rock and roll, like the doo-wop in the 50s and
I
early
like Johnny
60s.
Cash.
Yeah,
You're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about country. I like Johnny Cash.
yeah. You, I
I
like
like
yeah. To me, when you talk to me about country music, you're what I refer to the old country western, like Merle Haggard, Buck Owens, Johnny Cash, the old time.
And maybe like Arlo Guthrie or Hank Williams.
Those kind of those. It was called country western.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, country music today is not the same what it used
Right,
what
right, yeah. People recognize country as just uh, like a modern way of looking at a country music. But Western music is just way, way back.
Yeah,
Uh,
way back from the 30s
I
to
like
the
folk music.
So do I.
Like bluegrass is like it's like similar to country western, country western bluegrass,
Yeah, yeah. You could date, even if you could date the traditional Western and
Yeah,
country music back into the 19th century, it has evolved ever since.
yeah. Country music today is nothing compare. Country music today is more like heavy metal, punk rock.
But primarily, in my point of view, my favorite kind of music goes way, way back. It's just uh, in the Western hemisphere. I'm sorry, the Western music world is
Yeah.
where like most people recognize it as classical. Uh, that's where my love of music started with. Uh, of course, not just from a Disney movie,
Right.
but also from like any sorts of CDs or any kind of recordings of a composer that you listen to.
Right.
You could say anything like Beethoven or Mozart or Bach or something like that, and you could just feel the passion and the feelings and all that could spread around from the
Oh,
music.
look, the big orchestras, right, and all that.
Oh yes, yeah, that kind of feeling. 'Cause classical's been it still goes on, thank
Yeah.
God. But
Actually, there's some I like the Venetian, like the polkas and all that, the European.
hmm yeah, I haven't listened to polka in years.
Like that all that came from Europe.
Yeah, uh, so does like Scottish tunes. Like people think that it was like polka combined with like those Scottish bagpipes.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of fusion that they use in Europe.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe I could be mixed up, but I'm not really detailed in European folk music.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, Glenn is right. Today's country sounds a lot like pop music for the most part. Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah,
And
that's what
I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie. I'm sorry.
yeah, but I don't like that. Honestly, I don't like today's country music. Like I only like the old stuff.
you're not alone, Alfonso. But
Yeah.
there are
I got vinyl records too.
Yeah, I had vinyl. I used to have vinyl records too. When I downsized in Georgia, I had a couple of them. I
You
think
still
I
have
still
any
have
right
one.
now? Or no.
No, no. I got rid of everything. I got rid of so much stuff. I had 1,600 books. Not 16,000, but 1,600 books.
I
And
mean, there are
had some
few.
records. I had 200 CDs. I had probably, I don't know, probably just 30 maybe DVDs. I would sell like a bunch of them like together. And then the CDs I just donated to the Goodwill mostly. I didn't really sell any of those, but
Nice.
I kept Switchfoot. That's what I kept. Switchfoot. I kept Johnny Cash. I kept Taylor Swift and Need to Breathe. That's what I kept. I like Need to Breathe. Is kind of rockabilly.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
You know, I love Need to Breathe.
I have the whole documentary of Woodstock, uh, like the 1970 version.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that. That would be interesting.
It's
So I
from the
put this link to this trailer. If you guys got Netflix, the Norman's Rare Guitars documentary is on there. It's really good.
nice.
It talks about all these famous people that he sold guitars to, you know, how they moved from location to location, and his guitars are in movies like Back to the Future and the one about the guy that the La Bamba guy
Oh my
who
gosh.
died, and yeah, he provided the guitars for these movies and stuff because he's in LA and he
I got
deals.
my banjo here.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Ever
Yeah,
seen a banjo?
the
he just
banjo.
ended on here before.
It's an essential bluegrass instrument.
I'm gonna do one more song.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's good. I need to see what I don't know which.
All right, Ryder, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay.
Nice jam with you, Alfonso.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I hear Luke playing the drums. I think probably recording a session or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, do you play with him a lot?
Well, I have many times. Um, so I was thinking. I just got a text, by the way, from my oldest sister, Beth. She is planning to move out to some booth in a mall in Denver, and she's planning to somehow just get rid of some of her collection in her house in Castle Rock. Where she's thinking about having me and hopefully my mom over to just label the prices and stuff, because
Oh,
her house currently in Castle Rock is just having a lot of building damage. So it's just
oh,
but her friend Kat is just like doing the best that she can to just like help her move out there. So that's one of the prayers I could ever send for her. So,
okay.
but
Um,
yeah, I
where
just hope it comes successful.
where is she moving to?
A mall in Denver
Oh,
is a place. It's only one of those malls where you could rent a booth.
uh-huh. Does she have a business? I mean, is she going to move by the mall in Denver, or is she staying where she's living?
That is a good question. Um, she could probably make a business there, or um, it all depends how far it'll go, or if she can risk moving in. If she can risk living in Castle Rock, then she'll probably move over to that booth with all her belongings. We'll find out. She's just like, I'm just trying to wait for her to keep us posted.
Hmm.
So
So is the mall like not a mall anymore? You can live in the mall, or
like, well, like she said in a text one time. Sorry, I'm trying to look all this up. She says she's made the decision to rent a booth at the Antique Mall in that's up in Denver, where a friend of hers sells her stuff. She has an enormous collection of stuff to transfer there, and was thinking of having a little pricing party.
so a business? She's going to have her business there.
Yeah, business.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we had a mall like that by where I lived in Georgia.
yeah, nice.
It was nice, and you could just sell like anything there. It was all really like a garage sale, and it was all these people had all these different booths, and they had all sorts of cool antiques there and stuff. And that's something I used to do with my sister-in-law who passed away in 2021. We used to always go to antique malls. She used to sell the like old postcards, old paper, old pictures and photographs. She used to sell them online and do make a lot of money. She used to do well
They do.
with selling that stuff.
Yeah.
So I probably could have had a whole booth, but you have to pay to rent it too. I probably could have done that when I sold all my stuff, and because it was ridiculous how much stuff I had. Because I had like Barbie dolls, I had dolls, regular dolls, um, and all of that. I haven't even said a poem yet, so let me say
Go ahead.
a poem. Before we go, I'll say a poem. I was going to say the one from this one, The Seven Story Tree. This is my book from 2015. Let me say the storm one again. It's my favorite one. You say that no one cares for you? Well, that's not true, because I do, and God does too. Oh, that I could fix your problem. I'd mend you up. You'd no longer be stuck in that addiction or depression, the trials that come in rapid succession. But what can I do? I cannot fix you. I can't make you believe or even relieve that deep ache in your heart. Just where do I start? Don't do nothing, she yelled at me. So what should I do? Scream and shout and run about? Perhaps sit and pout? No, I'll fight a war upon my knees, and quietness and confidence shall be my strength. He keeps my prayers and my tears. Perhaps the overflow makes the rain to water all the pain upon the earth. I'll thank him for this thorn. I'll praise him even when I mourn, because he carries me through the storm. He walks to me on the tempest sea. The rain brings life back to my dying tree. And one day through the clouds I'll see the rainbow.
Beautiful.
Thanks. That's from this one. And yeah, I'm working on, I'm hopefully after I move to California, I'll have more time and I'll finish and edit and work on my new book of poetry, which is like it's pretty much full, except I'm still writing poems. I never really stop writing poems, but yeah.
Well,
But
well, hopefully you could have someone like publish it into a volume. No.
yeah, I'm hoping to find a real. I did this one on Amazon, Creative Space, and then I did the elephant one with a company that ripped me off, a vanity publisher, because they did the pictures and stuff. But I want to see. I want to see about. Then they tried to sue me, and it was just really a mess. So I want to get this republished too with a real publisher, though, not. So this was self-published with Amazon, and it was free. So, but I have to figure out why Amazon is wanting to charge me $14. It's $14 on Amazon, I think, and they used to charge me $2 so I could sell them, and because it's my book, and I don't know why, if it's because it was published so long ago or what. I had to go in and redo stuff on there. But I'm trying to find out why and if I can still get it for the good price. But I'm in the process of finding that out. I've been busy with a lot of stuff with the moving and stuff. But yeah, I'll let you go down, and I'll see you Sunday.
All right. Well, I'll see you Sunday.
And I'm gonna pray for everybody and then finish up. Thanks for coming up. Did you want to play?
I wish I could, but I just didn't want to disturb my roommate while he's probably doing some sessions with someone right now. So
that's okay.
Maybe the next time if I have any time free, I'll.
Okay, I go live. I go live again on Monday.
Well, any Monday or Friday, I'll figure it out.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, nice chatting with you, Red.
All right, thanks for coming up, Ben. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna pray for you and let you go pray about Ben's sister's booth at the antique place. Dear Lord, I thank you for all these friends and followers. I pray that you be with them and bless them. And thank you for Elsa. I pray that you continue to be with her. Thank you that she was able to be with us and that her phone is still working. Thank you for Alfonso and Ben coming up. I pray you bless them and their families. Please help Ben's sister in her new endeavors in the mall, in the antique mall, and help her with that, Lord. Please bless Brenda. Give everybody in Courtside a safe trip back to where they're going. Or I pray that they have a good stay in Courtside. And thank you for Glenn. I pray you bless him and his family and be with him. Thank you for always guiding us, Lord. Thank you that I'm going to be able to move out of this apartment and move to California. And thank you for the stuff I've been able to sell. Please help the people of California going through the recovery from the wildfires, Lord. And please help them with that situation. Lord, I pray for this country. I pray for all the people who are scared right now, Lord, and I just pray that you would be with them, Lord. Help us to do whatever we can do to resist the things that Trump wants to do in this country that are not beneficial to those that are most vulnerable, Lord. Please Lord, help us, Lord. I pray that somehow those that support Trump would wake up to these things and just have some compassion and some mercy, like the Bishop Marianne said. Lord, it's so sad, Lord. My heart breaks for this country, Lord. I thank you for the hostages that were released, Lord, in Gaza, and I pray that you continue to be with the people of Gaza. I thank you for this ceasefire, Lord. I don't think it was all because of Trump, but I thank you for President Biden and that all the good things he did, because he did a lot of good things. And Lord, I just pray some people would wake up. This country is so divided, Lord. I just pray that you would help us. I pray for my children, that you'd bless them, and my grandchildren. I thank you for them. I thank you for me being able to do this move, Lord. And I thank you for all my friends and followers on here. And I thank you for guiding me about my channel and what to do each day. And please continue to do that. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks, Glenn. There's been like 3 watching like the whole time. Like people came in and people went out, and people came in and people went out. And again, thank you for everybody who watches the replay. I always get more views on the replay. And I'm still hoping, I'm praying and thinking about what to do on my channel. And when I do my own videos, they seem to get more views than when I read a devotional. So I'll probably continue to try to do my own videos, but I don't have the time right now to do them every day. I might try to do a little short, unedited short every day. And I think that usually does better than my longer reading a devotion. So, but I'm working on it. So pray for me, and thank you for watching. I always say this, but I'm really going to try to post more videos of my old videos to watch, like on my community tab. I'm gonna try to remind myself to do that. Let me put that. I just did post like the one of my son doing Here Comes the Sun, because I post a lot of like Instagram videos and stuff, and it's like, why am I doing that? I need to post my own videos on my community tab. So I'm writing myself a note to do that. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Elsa. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Ben. And thanks, Alfonso. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.